Here is Christ in heaven. Once he has collected the true believers from the rapture and the first resurrection. And here is Christ giving comfort to a man, forgiving him, and thus he is born again. He is born again through forgiveness and repentance. For repentance and forgiveness. The two go together. Here is Christ on the new earth with the kids. Here is Christ again on the new earth with the children. Here Adam and Eve, when they were removed from the Garden of Eden, and an angel with a flaming sword was set forth to guard the gate. Our suffering is almost at an end. A few more terrible and horrible things have to happen. We're almost done with waiting, just a little more. Just a little more. The suffering for most of us is almost over. Almost. Just hang on a little more. And here is Christ welcoming you into the Golden City. This is one of my favorite pictures. So powerful, so happy, so welcoming. There is something I have to talk to him about. I am worried that he may not approve of my dreams. But enough about me. This is about this. And here is Christ when he was in the garden along with Adam and Eve. And people will live like him, with him, like this, in person. And here are Adam and Eve, the first immortal, ageless humans. Then Satan intervened. And here is where we are now, 6,000 years later. Still paying the price from that fateful day. But it's almost over. It's almost over, just a little more. Just a little more. Just hang on a little more. And here are the true believers being welcomed into the golden city. This city and all the houses of gold in them have been prepared for them since the beginning of the earth. And here is Satan in hell and his legions of demons and fallen angels. There are male demons and female demons, male fallen angels and female fallen angels. Now, a few years ago I read that there is a particular mathematical number to the demonic legions. I read that the demonic army is somewhere between 6,666,666 demons. Over 6 million. I also read that the demonic army is divided into legions and divisions. There is a archdemon or a demon lord in command of each legion or division, and each division has 666 demons, or 6,666 demons, or 66,666 demons, or 666,666 demons. The legions and the divisions are all divided into 666. And when Jesus came to earth, the devil went after him and tried to tempt him 3 times. But Christ refused. He used the gospel and the Bible to repel him, because it is written, "Resist the devil, and he shall flee from you." And the best way to resist him is to quote the Bible and to be strong and resilient like Jesus was, and he shall flee from you. At the end of the day, he is a coward, remember that. He is ruthless, but he is not fearless, and he is not honest. He is a coward and a liar. And there is Christ with his chosen people on the new earth. Again, that's the best golden crown. And this is what will happen at the end of time. The stars are going to fall from the sky. The stars are going to fall from the sky and crash into the earth. And there's going to be fire. Fire is going to come down from the sky into the earth. And there's also written that there's going to be a giant rock called wormwood. A giant stone called wormwood that's going to fall from the sky and crash and slam into the earth. The earth is going to be bombarded with stars and fire and this giant stone called wormwood. And here are the saints again, and the book, the Lamb's Book of Life, in which every name is written, or this is one of the books containing the records of people's lives, or a particular person, and here they are discussing the written information and contemplating what to do with that information. And here again is the first resurrection, when no true believer shall live again and forever. And here is an angel greeting them and welcoming them. When you see this, know that your suffering has come to an end. And here again, the first resurrection. The dead rise first, and then those who are alive and left shall be caught with them, and together they shall be taken into heaven to meet the Lord in the clouds. And here is the rapture after the first resurrection. They all go together up into heaven where the Lord is waiting for them. And here again is the rapture. You see those white little spirits? Those are the true believers going up. From buses, from cars, from schools, from trucks, from buildings, from the graveyard, from the ocean. And here is the Maker himself waiting for them up in the sky. Christ will not come down after the rapture and the first resurrection. He will come down 7 years after the rapture and the first resurrection, along with his heavenly army, to punish what is left of the inhabitants of the earth. Because it's going to be literally a hellhole by that time. And there will be no hope for those left. And here is the rapture and the first resurrection again. They all rise up, and they all go up. And up, and up, and up. To God himself. And again, the bride of Christ, the true believers are the bride of Christ, reunited with the groom,